welcome to the January 2019 edition of ColeyCast, my monthly video message to the Alta Murrieta community. This is being released at the beginning of January, so if you are watching this in the first couple of days of January, I hope that you have had so far a wonderful holiday season with your family and are enjoying the winter break that we are still right in the middle of. Couple of weeks left to go. But if you're interested, or if you're watching this a little bit later, let's talk a little bit about what we've got scheduled for January when we get back to school. So first of all, when do we come back to school? Students, you are going to be returning, and moms and dads, you will be returning your students to school on Tuesday, January 15th. Monday the 14th is a professional development day. Our staff will be receiving some great training that day. School resumes for students on Tuesday the 15th. We will be on a normal bell schedule that day with a 3 p.m. dismissal. So school resumes after winter break on Tuesday, January 15th. Second thing that you want to make a note of is January 18th, that Friday of the first week we come back, is our second quarter's fun day. You will recall that this year we started something new that we are calling Fun Day. Essentially, we're wanting to recognize and celebrate students who are making great behavioral choices, who are essentially doing what they're supposed to be doing. Sometimes there's a spotlight shown on some of the negative behavior, and we want to flip that and really celebrate students who are making great behavioral choices, who are showing outstanding character, and we want to reward that. So once a quarter, students who are exemplifying great behavior, we have something called Fun Day, where teachers are having fun with kids. It looks a little different in each grade level, in each class, but students who are exhibiting that great behavior will have a day of fun. So look for information coming home from your child's teacher about that. January 21st, there will be no school. That is Monday the 21st in honor of Martin Luther King's birthday. So Monday the 21st, mark your calendars, no school in honor of Martin Luther King's birthday. And the last thing I want to highlight is January 30th, which is a Wednesday, I believe. Let me double check that. Yes, it is a Wednesday. That is PTA Valentines for Vets Family Fun Night. If you have been at Alta here for at least 1 year, you know that we really, most people do, but we really here at Alta want to show our appreciation for our veterans. And during the month of February coming up, there is something called Valentines for Vets, where we take the opportunity to make Valentine's cards for our men and women who are serving in our military currently, or for those who have already served our country. We make Valentines and we send those out to those who have served or are currently serving our great nation. We have kind of a friendly competition in our district to see which elementary school, middle, and high school can create the most Valentines for vets. And I'm proud to say that in my time here at Alta, all but 1 year, Alta has won the contest for making the most. So we're going to kick off that Valentines for Vets season, so to speak, that couple-week period, with a special family fun night where we're going to come together and we are just going to have a fun time of creating those Valentines together. We'll have light refreshments and some music and things like that. So make plans to join us on January 30th. It'll be at 6 o'clock, from 6 to 7:30 p.m. in our new multi-purpose room. For all of the other events, for a complete listing of events, once again, as always, be sure to check out the calendar page on our website at altamurrieta.org. Now, a couple other things I just want to highlight. I want to give an update on that fun run that we had back in the month of November. If you've watched any of my broadcasts before, you know that one of the big things we were looking for, we were trying to raise enough money to so PTA could give back to the school so that we could purchase our new digital marquee. And I'm incredibly excited to announce that because of your willingness to donate, to make pledges, to contribute to our PTA, we were able to raise $24,000 during the fun run. That's like after the company's cut and everything like that, our PTA made $24,000. I just want to thank moms and dads, students, family members. You made that happen, so thank you so much. So what does that mean? Well, a PTA has given $10,000 to go toward our marquee fund. They are giving back to the school, donating $10,000 for our marquee fund, which the great news, that puts us over the top. We now have raised enough money, have got enough money in our account to purchase our digital marquee. We have set things in motion for that. We are starting to get the inspections and everything that needs to happen, all the specs for wiring and things like that. But we are going forward, and our plan is to hopefully in the very near future have a new digital marquee installed on the front of the school along the drop-off pickup loop so that we can display a lot of the coming events. So thank you once again for that. And in addition to that $10,000, the remaining $14,000, our PTA has generously donated that back to the school so that our grade levels, our students, our teachers can participate in some amazing field trips. So $10,000 to the Marquee Fund, which puts us over the top, and $14,000 will be divvied up amongst grade levels for field trips. So thank you so much. So excited. And PTA, want to thank all of our amazing, our board members of PTA for all of their hard work. If you see any of our board members, please be sure to give them a shout out and a thank you. We appreciate all they do. And for those of you who joined our PTA and who have contributed for the fun run and for everything, we want to thank you for that, because we can't do so many of the amazing things we do here at Alta without you. The last thing I want to touch on is just a reminder about crossing guards. If you drive around Alta during the morning at drop-off or in the afternoon at pickup, you know that we have a couple locations. We have at the corner of Alta Murrieta and Whitewood. We have a crossing guard there where the light is, and we also have one down along Alta Murrieta Road and Brownstone. And I just want to remind everyone, those crossing guards, oftentimes we have a lot of people, and it may not even necessarily be our community, but if it is, I want to put the reminder out there to please drive safely around our school, but especially in crossing guard areas. Our crossing guards are literally putting their lives on the line by walking out into the street to help our students cross safely coming to and from school. And I want to remind everyone that when the crossing guard comes out into the street holding that stop sign up, putting that cone out there, you may not go through that crosswalk if the crossing guard is out there. Because what we're seeing sometimes is, as the crossing guard is maybe halfway out or the students are halfway out, cars are kind of sneaking in, trying to get in there. And number one, that's illegal. You cannot do that. You can be ticketed for that. Number two, it puts the safety of our students and also our crossing guards at risk. So please, please adhere to the law, adhere to the safety of our crossing guards and our students so that we have a very safe environment here at Alta. So your help with that would be greatly, greatly appreciated. And I just want to thank you again for watching. Once again, I hope if you're watching this in the middle of your winter break that you are having a fabulous time off. Once again, we'll start school up again on Tuesday, January 15th. Until then, have a good one.